Welcome back to the channel bringing you the latest news from around the world. Imagine it's late at night, the house is quiet, and the only light comes from your phone. You're scrolling through social media, half asleep, mindlessly consuming content. Suddenly a headline jolts you awake, cutting through the late-night haze. Coca-Cola is leaving the United States for good. The words flash across your screen, demanding your attention. The shock is instant, a jolt of disbelief and surprise. Your eyes widen as you try to process the information. Could it really be true? Is this some kind of elaborate hoax? Or is a cultural icon about to disappear? The question hangs in the air, heavy with uncertainty. The rumor spreads like wildfire, fueled by shares, likes, and comments. It jumps from platform to platform, gaining momentum with each click, igniting panic across social media. People are expressing their disbelief, their anger, and their fear. The digital world is buzzing with the news. Dramatic videos, filled with speculation and outrage, ominous music, adding to the sense of impending doom, and out-of-context executive clips fuel the frenzy, making it seem like even the company is confirming the news. The story feels huge, almost believable, capturing the attention of the nation and dominating the news cycle. Tapping into our collective nostalgia and fear of change. It reminds us of simpler times, of classic Americana, and of the things we hold dear. Suddenly people feel as if a piece of American identity is vanishing overnight, leaving a void in the cultural landscape. But in the digital age, where information spreads at lightning speed, what feels true and what is true are often worlds apart. The lines between reality and fiction become blurred, making it difficult to discern the truth. Sensational headlines thrive on emotion, not evidence, preying on our fears and anxieties to generate clicks and shares. The rumor mill spins faster than ever, churning out misinformation and amplifying the noise, each share making the story seem more real, regardless of its actual validity. The more it's shared, the more people believe it. It's a perfectly crafted digital drama, designed to exploit our emotions and grab our attention, designed to keep you hooked and sharing, feeding the algorithm and perpetuating the cycle of misinformation. Before you know it, you've joined the chorus, adding your voice to the collective panic, passing along the story without a second thought, contributing to the spread of the rumor without questioning its source. But what's the real story behind this viral claim? What's the truth hidden beneath the layers of speculation and misinformation? We decided to find out, to dig deeper and uncover the facts behind the sensational headline. The question is simple. Is Coca-Cola really abandoning America? Viral videos and social posts claim so, but offer no credible sources, just vague insider leaks and dramatic speculation. If a company this big were leaving, it would be front-page news everywhere, not a secret whispered online. Major outlets like the Wall Street Journal and Reuters would be all over it. Coca-Cola would be legally required to announce such a move. The lack of real news coverage is a red flag. So, is Coca-Cola leaving? Let's dig deeper. We embarked on a thorough investigation, meticulously checking every major news outlet across the country. We scoured their websites, their archives, and their breaking news feeds. We examined official press releases, the kind of announcements that companies make when they have significant news to share with the world. And we delved into SEC filings, those official documents that publicly traded companies are required to submit to the Securities and Exchange Commission. These filings often contain crucial information about a company's financial health and future plans. The result? After all of that searching, what did we find? No evidence, none whatsoever. Despite the widespread claims, we found absolutely nothing to support the idea that Coca-Cola is leaving the U.S. Their commitment to the country appears to be unwavering. The rumor is pure fiction, a complete fabrication, a digital ghost story with no basis in reality, a phantom narrative conjured from thin air. Coca-Cola's headquarters remain firmly rooted in Atlanta, Georgia, and the company continues to invest in U.S. operations, demonstrating their ongoing dedication to the American market. So, where did this story come from in the first place? What are the origins of this unfounded claim? Often rumors start with a tiny truth, a small kernel of reality. Like a plant closure, perhaps a single facility shutting its doors. Or a dip in sales, a temporary downturn in the market. Then spiral out of control, gaining momentum and distorting the original facts. Viral videos twist these facts, exaggerating and misrepresenting the situation. Presenting isolated events as signs of total collapse, painting a picture of impending doom where none exists. But when you look for real sources, when you seek out credible information, there's nothing but smoke and mirrors, an illusion designed to deceive. The absence of evidence is evidence itself, a clear indication that the claim is unfounded. Don't be fooled by speculation dressed up as fact. Don't let yourself be misled by baseless rumors. The claim is baseless and should be dismissed. So what's the real story behind the headlines and the social media buzz? What are the actual factors influencing Coca-Cola's global operations? Coca-Cola, like any global company operating on a massive scale, faces a complex web of challenges. Tariffs, those taxes on imported goods that can significantly alter the cost of doing business across borders, rising costs of raw materials, energy, and transportation, all of which contribute to the overall expense of producing and distributing their beverages, and the ever-present challenge of shifting markets, with changing consumer preferences and economic conditions impacting demand in different regions. Executives have discussed tariffs and their potential impact on the company's bottom line, especially on materials like aluminum, a key component in their iconic cans, which can ultimately impact prices for consumers around the world. But these are manageable business issues, challenges that any large corporation anticipates and prepares for, not existential threats that signal the company's imminent demise. The company adapts, it's in their DNA, by adjusting supply chains to optimize efficiency and minimize costs, sourcing differently, exploring alternative suppliers and materials to mitigate risks, or tweaking prices to reflect market conditions and maintain profitability. Viral rumors cherry-pick a single plant closure, often taken out of context and blown way out of proportion, or a quarterly sales dip in a specific region, ignoring the broader global picture and spin it as a crisis, creating a narrative that simply doesn't align with reality. In reality, Coca-Cola's performance is complex, a mosaic of successes and setbacks across different markets. Sales may dip in one area due to local economic factors or changing consumer tastes, and rise in another, driven by innovative marketing campaigns or successful product launches. The company's strategy is about adaptation, about constantly evolving to meet the challenges of a dynamic global marketplace, not abandonment of its core mission and values. The rumor took a real business challenge, a normal part of operating a global enterprise, and twisted it into a dramatic fantasy designed to generate clicks and shares, regardless of the truth. The truth? Let's get down to it. Coca-Cola is here to stay, a global icon with a proven track record of resilience and innovation. Don't let clickbait fool you into believing otherwise. Another viral twist claims Coca-Cola is suing the US government. This adds drama, but it's just as false as the exit rumor. We found no evidence, no court filings, no news reports of any such lawsuit. If it were real, it would be major news. Some companies have sued over tariffs, but Coca-Cola isn't one of them. The rumor blends real events, like other companies' lawsuits, with pure fiction. This mix of fact and fantasy makes the story seem believable, but the details don't hold up. Coca-Cola hasn't sued the government. This part of the rumor is just as baseless as the rest. Don't fall for it. The story of Coca-Cola leaving the US is a digital mirage. Clickbait built on distortion and fabrication. There's no exit, no lawsuit, just viral videos designed to grab your attention. This is a lesson in media literacy. Not everything you see online is true. Sensationalism spreads fast, but facts matter. Before you share, pause and verify. Ask, who's the source? Is it a reputable outlet or just a random account? If a story is real, you'll find it everywhere, not just in viral corners of the internet. Don't be a pawn in the game of digital misinformation. The truth may be less dramatic, but it's always worth seeking. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and always check the facts.